Hey, move it.
One morning, Akira Tokito, that's me, was lying on the couch, and then a girl entered the room. She's all kinds of attractive with elegant features, topped it off with glossy brown hair and vivid eyes. Her beauty is on a whole nother level. Hi. Her name is Kanade, and she's my younger twin. She may be beautiful, but she doubts that we're actually related. And to add to my problems,
Will you go to your room already? I can't stand being around you.
she's super cold to me. Kanade used to be so adorable. How did things turn out this way? Fine, I'm going.
Shut up.
Yikes!
By the way, our parents are joining us for dinner tonight.
You're saying that I should wait for them and not prepare something?
Yeah, but I bet you've already done something.
What do you think? There's never been a better son who can take care of his parents than me. I haven't done anything.
Just fess up already.
Why, you? Believe your big brother a little more, will ya?
Anyway, it is what it is, so don't be late.
Trying to get rid of me, and now you'll tell me not to be late? The level of disrespect I get from her, I swear. Oh boy.
Quit it. I hate that look on your face.
Sorry for making you all wait. Dig in. I'm sure you must be hungry. Fast forward 2 hours, I already had the food prepared, but Dad came home from work acting like he made dinner, and as he wanted, we all sat down together around the table.
It's been a while since we've eaten together. Akira, your cooking really is great.
I wish some other girl felt the same.
Don't look at me. You think you're hot stuff?
Anyway, since you wanted to eat together, is there something you wanted to talk about?
Tell him already. Not like I have anything to do with this.
Quit talking like you know what's coming. And that said, what could the big news be? From what I can see, Mom and Dad are getting along well, so I doubt it's a divorce. The truth is, you two aren't related. That's heavy.
I see.
She's unfazed? Kanade doesn't seem surprised.
I already had that feeling.
Really?
Just think about it. Your ugly face doesn't fit in the family.
Who you calling ugly? I'm a good-looking guy from any angle.
She's onto something.
Are you serious? You don't believe in your own son? What a terrible thing for a mom to say. We might not be related, but still.
Just compare your face to everyone's. Even your hair is completely different.
Now that Kanade mentions it, she's right. My hair is black, it kinda looks gray, while hers is brown. Wait, are you saying that I'm the one who's not related? That's right. Oh, then I guess it is what it is. Thank you for taking care of me all this time.
Stop being overdramatic and sit back down. It's still dinner time, you know.
Over really big news, no less. Say, you two. What is it?
What? Dad?
You're taking this rather well. I thought this would hit harder. Well, sure, it'd be huge if you also said that you were cutting me off, but that doesn't seem to be the case as looking at Mom and Dad's body language. And I never even thought about how different I look, so not being blood-related isn't a big deal to me. But really, I'm fine. Related or not, you're still my family. Akira.
I would have preferred it if you left. Oh well.
Ouch, hurtful much? She really hates me that much, huh?
I suppose you not being family would really be better for Kanade. Mom?
Mom seems to know something, but what could it be? But everyone can see how Kanade clearly dislikes me. Anyway, did I leave anything important out? Nope. Afterward, Dad had a talk with me about why things turned out this way. Turns out that my birth parents passed away when I was born, and I had no other relatives, so Dad, being a friend of the parents, took me in. So that's the truth. Becoming a part of this family happened so soon after I was born that I don't have any memories of that time. Well, if nothing really changes with Mom and Dad, I guess I'll be fine. I thought that it would be hard on me, but I really have no memories that far back. Even if I was told to be more considerate, it'd be hard. Anyway, what are you doing in my bed?
Good morning.
Now hold on here! We get up to their sister suddenly sleeping next to them? That's pretty freaky, right? While I was lost in my thoughts about the whole situation, I was shocked to see Kanade lying next to me when I woke up.
I think this is fine.
What could possibly be fine about this? Can you believe her? Snuggled under the covers of someone she can't stand? Don't bury yourself in the covers of that big brother you despise so much. Out! I sighed as I pulled the blankets off of Kanade. And then...
Not like we're really siblings.
That's what she had to say about yesterday? Man, that stings. She really hates me that much, huh? Sure, I'm hurt, but so would anyone. What happened to the adorable Kanade I used to know? Hey.
What?
You don't usually sit here.
Maybe I just felt like eating next to you for a change.
Had she felt this way before?
You never seemed to want to eat if it had to be next to me or across from me.
Something seems off about her today.
That was then. This is now.
Yeah, I don't get it. Alright, what is going on with you today?
Could you not use that tone while we're walking to school?
This is too weird. Okay, let's suppose breakfast together is fine. Though lying next to each other is out. Walking to school together, though? She has never wanted people to see us walking to school together, so this has never happened before. Like, at all.
I just feel like it today.
Do you have a fever? Or maybe there's something in the air?
What's weird about walking to school like this when we live together?
It has to be. This change in attitude has to be because of yesterday's big news. Hey, it's not like we're related, so do we really have to be so careful around each other?
Huh? What makes you think I'm being careful around you?
Yep, there's the sister I know.
And I told you yesterday, I already had my suspicions about all this.
Yeah, she did say that. Your point is, I don't get it.
Don't tell me you don't get it. Come on, hurry up.
And so, Kanade and I arrived to school together with me feeling dissatisfied during the whole walk. Talk also buzzed around us along the way, but that's a different story. Now it's lunchtime. Hey pal, did you really come to school with Kanade today? Well, news sure spreads fast. Yeah, and? What'd you say? You two sure look like you get along well. It would spell trouble for me if I bragged about us walking to school together just because she's my sister. Guys, let me set something straight. Kanade and I are siblings, okay? Even though we got told that we're not actually related. Okay, but no one's ever seen her walk into school with a guy. Okay, but what if that guy was just her brother? Then again, today was the first time we've ever walked to school together. That said, it's crazy how popular Kanade is. I can see why they're all grilling me. Like we said.
Akira, are you here?
Mid-sentence, the door to my classroom was suddenly opened, and Kanade herself is standing outside the room. And then all the boys started raising a commotion. Yo, it's Kanade! Did you call her here somehow? I just told you that we were siblings. She's never come to see a guy before. That's true, I guess. So, what brings you here?
What? Is there a problem with me visiting if I feel like it?
The gravity of that statement could rival that of a black hole. I'm gonna remember this.
Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to eat lunch with me.
Say what? I was dumbfounded without a second thought by what she just said.
You haven't eaten your lunch yet, right?
Could it be that you actually don't have any friends?
Rude, I do have friends.
Don't hold back and tell me if you're not feeling well. I'll explain it to Mom and Dad.
Again, rude? Come on, let's go. Lunchtime will be over at this rate.
Do I have to? I wanted to just go along with the idea, but I was worried about everyone who was also watching us. But I guess I'll let her do it just this once. It'd be better so that she doesn't hate me after all. Not like I had any lingering attachment to the days when she'd snarl and snap at me. She literally dragged me by the collar up to the roof.
That reminds me.
What?
Akira, how do you feel about not being blood related and everything?
Huh. Well, like I said yesterday, as long as it doesn't mean that the family's breaking up, I'm okay that we're not really related.
I see.
Mom and Dad were worried about how I'd respond, but I didn't get the feeling that things would be weird. It seems like they'd been planning for a long time to tell me when I seemed ready. I'm not sure why they picked that day or time, but it doesn't really seem like there's anything else to it, so I'm not really hung up on it. Sometimes I wonder if I should be more concerned. What about you, Kanade?
I was happy.
Jeez, really? I know you hate me, but come on.
that wasn't what I meant.
Then what do you mean?
Well,
From her expression, it looked terribly difficult for her to answer. Well, anyone looking at her could probably tell that she was having a hard time getting her words out. She didn't look fine. Heck, she even seemed a little sad.
say,
Or not. Delicious. Just what you'd expect from me. Today's lunch tastes great.
You want another?
Sure. As always, nothing beats my cooking skills. All kinds of rumors spread school that day. After all, they just saw the most popular student at school both walking to school and having lunch with her anti-prejudiced brother. Of course, stuff will circulate from that. For real though, what's going on? Kanade's definitely been acting weird, and I have no idea why without calling in an adult for help. I hope nothing breaks the family atmosphere.
I'm done with my bath.
Whoa!
What is it?
Why is she parading around the house half naked? I don't know what to do as my eyes just keep on seeing skin. At this rate, you're gonna catch a cold.
Is that all you have to say after seeing me like this?
Sure enough, she's the kind of beauty who will draw eyes to her even with her rough edges. Give Kanade a few looks with her skin exposed, and I, as a guy, would probably think certain thoughts. What am I supposed to think from seeing my younger sister's bare skin? It'd be real bad if you just wanted to tease me by showing off how good your body looks.
You're right, I didn't think about that.
What is she even up to?
So this is no good, huh? But then that would just leave.
And for whatever reason, she just started mumbling to herself. Well, whatever. You're probably gonna catch a cold, you know?
Okay.
Maybe I should just talk to Mom and Dad about Kanade later. She's being really, really weird today. But even after talking to them, I still couldn't grasp why she's acting so strangely. Mom just told me not to worry about it. Well, if Mom says so, I can probably let it go. Still though, come to think of it, Mom watches Kanade the closest. If Mom says there's no problem, then there probably isn't one. That said, the incinerator's real far. It was my turn to be in charge of the cleaning and to take the trash over to the incinerator, and there was a lot of it. Oh, why, cruel world? Huh? On my way there, I spotted a girl that I was familiar with talking to a boy that I wasn't familiar with. They haven't gone home yet? More importantly, could this be… Sorry for calling you out here. There's something I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah, he's totally asking her out. She is really popular, huh? I've heard about these happening, but this was my first time seeing it in person. I've never even asked a girl out, so compared to this guy, I could tell that we were totally different. Could this be due to a genetic difference? Mom and Dad managed to get together, right? I'm kinda jealous that I don't have those genes. Back on topic, I wonder how she'll respond. I was curious. Kanade, I've had a crush on you for a while now. There's the confession. I just happened to be nearby, but for some reason I felt agitated.
I'm sorry.
What?
I have someone I like.
Whoa! Kanade's never shown interest in dating, so I figured that she'd turn him down. She has a crush on someone else, though? Thank goodness. This is the first time I've heard of it, though. Huh? Why do I feel relieved? Normally, I think I should be happy for Kanade with whoever she goes out with. I'm not sure why. I see. Well, what can you do? I could see him trying to mask his sadness behind a smile as he said that. He must be really hurt, but maybe he's putting on a smile for her sake. What a good guy. And so that guy left shortly after. The only people that were left were Kanade standing on her own, and me with my eavesdropping. Come on, go somewhere already. Otherwise, I can't get to the incinerator. As soon as I thought that…
Stop spying and come on out, Akira.
She knew I was here?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Then you should have stepped out sooner. No one likes being watched.
I had nothing to say for myself. I'm surprised you noticed me.
I could just make out your shadow around the corner, but I immediately knew it was you. You're taking out the trash, right? Let's go home together when you're finished.
Sure. I thought that she'd just be angry at me for eavesdropping, but she seemed kinda down instead. More importantly, what am I just spacing out for? For the time being, I just did what Kanade suggested and quickly tossed out the trash. We finally started to make our way home. Along the way, we didn't talk about anything, and it was just getting awkward between us. She's right there, but why is it so hard to talk to her? I almost longed for the time that she was cold to me. Hey,
What is it?
was it true what you said earlier?
What do you mean?
About you having someone that you like? I jumped straight into the topic. I even surprised myself.
It's true.
I didn't expect that. But that's actually pretty normal, isn't it? But I could believe that Kanade had her reasons for never going out with anyone, even though she's super attractive.
Have you thought about telling me how you feel?
She's the most popular girl in school, after all. Whoever they are would be overjoyed and couldn't possibly turn her down.
There's no way I could do that.
How come?
We're already too close.
Huh? What kind of fantasy setting is she in? Surely she could date whoever she wanted in this day and age.
Wait, are they a girl?
No, it isn't.
What about the forbidden student-teacher romance?
How stupid can you be? Then just tell me already.
He's family.
Huh?
Put it together. Akira, you're the one that I like.
What? The sound slipped through my lips. But from looking in her eyes, Kanade didn't seem to be lying, and I gradually came back to reality. Wait, Kanade, I thought you hated me!
I've never really hated you.
But think about it, you've always been so cold to me! Who'd actually think that you like me?
Well, I'm not used to being upfront, so I ended up being mean to you.
What the heck?
I've actually been in love with you for a long time. For all of the times you cooked for me, or just been kind to me, I've loved you all this time.
Could this be what Kanade meant when she said that she was glad we weren't related? If we weren't blood related, we could go out or even get married without any trouble. Slow down, I'm still processing this. And yet, my heart was pounding. It was pounding with joy, and it was only us in my field of view.
I've always sensed that we weren't related, but I needed some kind of proof.
So the way that you've been acting recently is... When I mentioned that, Kanade tilted her head away.
I had given up, but when I saw that I had this chance, I just had to go for it.
So that's why we started walking to school together? It's coming together, I can see it, but still. But we're family, right?
Right. I want us to be family, but maybe not in the way you're thinking of it.
I'm flattered, but, this wasn't the kind of conversation that you could just end with, "Oh, great, thanks," and leave. But I couldn't turn her down either. I had to answer somehow.
You don't have to respond.
Huh?
I wasn't planning on telling you how I felt until later. You could just fall in love with me at your own pace. I just feel like you'll reject me if you have to answer now.
That's Kanade shooting point blank. I couldn't help but laugh. You can't be serious.
Let me just ask, do you think I'm cute?
Absolutely, there's no one cuter. We resumed our walk home.
In that case...
After suddenly learning that we weren't related, my sister flipped a switch on her personality and said this. She was about to turn our daily lives on their heads.
Then, you had also better realize that there's no one who'll make you happier than me.
I'm glad to spend more time with my super cheeky sister, and I'm happy that she could be upfront with me today.